everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. So very glad to have you. I hope everybody is staying cool. I know that we're like all under a heat wave right now. Even way up north is like under a heat advisory. So I hope that you guys are staying nice and hydrated and cool. It's very, very important. Right, so we are here at Five Below, going to go in and get us a full face of makeup. Where the store has a little bit of everything. I feel like a kid in a candy store here. Cute jewelry for $5. Lip products from EOS and chapstick, very nice. Jade rollers, lots of stuff. Lip kits over here for $5. Not a bad selection for $5, guys. Have you ever been to Five Below? Some Wet n Wild makeup brushes and products. Sunscreen foundation, so that's a good thing. Small lip kits, eyebrow. Hope they have it in blonde. Some eyelashes. Nice. There's my girl right there. Awesome. Some neutrals. Some glitter shadows. All these palettes, you guys. I might get funky and do a colorful look. Look at this, they have Profusion stuff. Profusion is amazing, guys. Very nice. Really cool assortment of t-shirts here for $5. I love a good t-shirt with some good sayings. Very nice. Knockoff fragrances. Definitely nice for beauty on a budget, guys. The only foundation that I'm going to find here is a Wet n Wild brand like this right here, which I already have the Photo Focus foundation at home, so I'm not going to buy an additional one from here. I'm not seeing any other brands of foundation, so yeah, there's that. So a couple of days ago, I put up a poll on my community tab asking you, my audience, what you guys wanted to see. And the choices were either a thrift clothing haul, a full face of makeup from Five Below, or a Torrid plus size clothing haul. And the majority said that they wanted to see the full face of makeup from Five Below. So here you go. So some of the products that I had picked up from Five Below, I got this Color Co Flawless Contour Eyes, Brows, Face. So it was $5. Look at that. Everything in that store is $5 and below, as you already know. The next thing I picked up was this Beauty Treats Modern Metallic Eye Collection. Right here. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to try to incorporate some color. It looks like that these are mostly metallics, I know, but I'm still going to make them work. I also picked up this Color Co setting spray right here. It was $3. Got this Color Co Superhero Duo. It is the voluminous mascara and top coat right here. Got that also for just $3. I also picked up the Smoke and Mirror 3D Effect Iridescent Prismatic Glow Lip Gloss. Right here. I thought this was gorgeous. And this was only $2. Now for foundation, they didn't have any like off-brand like this kind of from this company maybe foundation. They only had Wet n Wild, and I didn't buy it because I already have the same thing that they had there, and I paid $5 for this as well. And finally, honey, you know I got a glow, so I picked up this Dewy Glow from Color Story. It's four-piece set of liquid highlighter. So, and it was $5. Oh my gosh. If this looks anything like the packaging, look at that packaging. That packaging is stunning. So if it comes out looking anything that beautiful, I'm going to love it. All right, so my face has already been primed and ready to go. So I'm going to go right on in with that Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. And I am in the shade Nude Ivory right there. Gave it a good shake. And I like that this foundation has this little paddle. That is so handy. Alright, so today I'm going to go right on with a flat kabuki brush. This is a really good, I think it's from Face Secrets. Yes, it is a very good buffer. And I am going to go right on in. And this is a decent foundation for the price. The smell of it is rough, girl. And I switched over to this paddle brush because I kind of like it better for blending out my foundation. You do definitely have to watch when you go into Five Below. It's just like with like TJ Maxx or Ross's. You got to make sure that your product hasn't already been swatched and fingered and touched, because you don't want to get some sort of fungus or infection in your face, you know what I mean? So this is what that face palette looks like, and I thought it was really cool. You know, for $5 you get everything. You get your brows, you get your contour, you get all of that stuff. So that's a deal for me. And they give you several different options for brows, which I like, because some of it's too dark, some of it's too light. It's just, you know what I mean? It gets to be a hassle. So that's very, very nice. It even gives you some instructions right here on the top of this. And it says for your eyes, apply a light shade to the entire lid, blending upward, you know, the whole drill there. For brows, it says using an angled brush, apply the shade closest to your brow color. And then face, using a powder brush, apply a shade lighter than your skin tone. So it gives you some, you know, and that's good for beginners. This is definitely a very flimsy kind of little brush here, but at least it's not short and little like that Barbie brush, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try the brush that it comes with. It gives you like a flat line on one end, and it gives you an angled line on the other. Let's see, I'm going to pick this shade right here to do my brows with, because I think that's the closest to my actual shade. And it does pick up the product pretty good. I've not really used a powder on my brows, so I'm not sure how this is going to work out for me. I usually use my pencil. Love my pencil. Pomades are decent too. So this is my first attempt at a powder. So I've got them lined up here. Definitely different. When you've never used something, it's definitely different. Doesn't mean it's bad, just different. Which do you guys prefer doing your brows with, a pencil or a brush? Alright, so there's the brows. Not my best brow, I will say that. I'm finding that the powder in this little kit is kind of chalky and a little bit hard to work with. The original color that I picked out came out a little bit orange color on me, so I went ahead and went with like a little darker, like a little brown shade, and it helped it a little bit. But definitely this palette is hard to work with. So if you can see, like right here, like it's definitely really light, so I'm going to try to go back in and fill it some more with that brown. I just want to be careful, because if I'm not careful, I'll have too darker brows, and we know I don't like that. So I'm going to go in with this second. I don't know. It's not helping it a whole lot. It's just, it's still coming out very bronzy. So not loving the brows. Not loving the brows. Now I'm just going to take some of this shade right here, and I'm going to bronze my face a little bit. See how that works. So that's not bad. It's not bad. Can't say that it's patchy or anything, so that's not terribly bad. Alright, so I guess it's like a little bit patchy right here where I applied it on my forehead, if you can see it. came out a little bit patchy right through there. Alright, so now I'm going straight in with that Beauty Treats Modern Metallic Eye Collection and see what I can come up with. Alright, so on my Morphe M573 brush, nice little blender brush right here, I think I'm going to pick up some of this like peachy shade right here. Start off with that. Not a lot of kick up, so that's good. And it picked up a pretty good bit of product. And they didn't have any primer, and I didn't see concealer, so I just went ahead and threw a little bit on of what I have. It has a little bit of a smell to it, this eyeshadow does. It's like got a menthol kind of smell. It's blending well though, I will give it that. For it being like a shimmer, like a metallic, it's definitely blending pretty nicely. Alright, so I'm going to go right beside it and I'm going to pick up that a little bit deeper of a peach shade. And again, it picks up very nicely as well. I can't complain about it yet. It's gorgeous color, gorgeous. Alright, so now, let me see. Girl, I've got a blending problem. Alright, so now that I've got that on there, that's what it looks like. Not too bad, not too bad. So now I'm going to go in and be like a little wild child. I'm being a rebel, honey. I'm going to go in with this purple right here, and I'm going to throw that on my lid. And that definitely picks up nicely on the brush right there. Girl, I love me some purple. Look at that purple. I love purple. And it's doing pretty well. I can't knock it either. It's packing on there nicely. I love these stores that are beauty on a budget, budget friendly. I absolutely love them. Alright, now I'm going to take some of that very light lilac shade right there and pop that on the inner half of my eye. Wow, beautiful. So pretty, so pretty. You can never beat a purple, honey. Alright, and then I'm going to go with this deeper purple right here. I'm going to throw some of that on my lower lash line. Alright, so there's the eyeshadow. Not too bad. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with that Superhero Duo mascara. And I like that it has a top coat to go on before you put on the mascara. Alright, so that's what it looks like right there. The packaging is kind of, it's plastic, nothing extremely special. And there's what the wand looks like. And it, wait a minute. Oh, these are lash fibers. Lash fibers. I'm not going to put these on. I don't mess with fibers. I don't like I can see it floating all in the air right now. So I'm going to put that right back. I thought it was like a creamy top coat, but I don't do the fibers, so I'm not going to test those for you. But I am going to check out this Superhero mascara right here. Very cute packaging. And there's what the wand on that one looks like. And this mascara promises to be voluminous. Okay, so I'm sure with the fibers it would have maybe made it more full, or whatever than just the mascara alone. But I don't play with fibers because they can get in your eye, and you know, I'm just not going to do that. But so far, if you can see it, it didn't do bad. It didn't do bad at all. This is definitely a drier formula of mascara. It's not, you know, too wet or anything. It's definitely drier. So if you like a drier formula, you'll definitely like this. I'm not so sure I'm crazy about this wand though. It seems like, all right, so like right here, if you can see, it kind of makes my lashes stick together and just kind of clump. Yeah, so if you can see that at all, they're kind of clumpy, so I'm not a fan of that. And that's just one coat. And it makes this eye look like I put 2 or 3 coats on, and this one only looks like I barely got anything on at all. These are just both one coat. I guess when I looked at the box, I only read where it says voluminous mascara and top coat right here at the bottom. I didn't look at on this top coat where it says fibers. If I would have seen that say fibers, I wouldn't have purchased this one. And now we've gotten down to highlighter. I think I am going to take this kind of rose gold shade right over here. All right, so the packaging is pretty cool on this. Very pretty. Let's see if it has a shade on it. It does not. It just says liquid highlighter. And it's coming out in like a doe foot. So that's pretty nice. So I'm going to just, so I'm just going to apply it like I would anything else. Tap it on there. And then I'm going to use my finger to tap it out. Not bad. Not bad. It's sticky. It almost feels like a lip gloss. So, I mean, nothing blinding. You can see it a little bit better there, but it's definitely not blinding. So I'm going to take a little bit more of that same highlighter. See if I can get more of an effect with it. Okay, so what I'm seeing right now is it's a little bit, I'm definitely shinier, but it has lifted the makeup underneath. It has lifted the foundation, and it has lifted the bronzer. Excuse me, that was my dog. She scared me. So, I mean, and it's very tacky, very sticky. Let me see if I can show you. Get up close here. See it? So, I'm not loving that highlighter. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with that Smoke and Mirrors lip gloss right here. Alright, and there's the packaging. Very pretty, very beautiful little baby pink in there. And that's what it looks like on the doe foot applicator. So it's not sticky. That's a good thing, because I don't like sticky glosses. That gummy, like, sticky glue feeling, I don't like that. So that definitely feels nice. It feels like almost like an oil going on your lips. There is my look from the Five Below makeup review. So let me tell you what I thought. Okay, we'll start right with the lipstick, or the lip gloss rather. It is adorable packaging. It is a little glass container, or very hard plastic maybe. But it's cute. It feels good on the lips. It is not sticky or gummy. It feels very, very comfortable to wear. The color is very subtle, so if you're looking for something with more pop of a color, this isn't going to give that to you, but it does feel very comfortable. Next we have that Superhero Duo mascara with fibers. I can't tell you about the fibers because I did not use them. I just know that when I pulled them out of the tube, fibers were everywhere, and I don't tend to like that. The mascara itself on this eye, as I showed you, it looks like I've got 2 or 3 coats. This is just 1 coat. It started to clump together. It wasn't the best. The highlighters that I used, it was, as you can still see, I mean, this is 2 layers. It's still tacky. It still feels very tacky and just uncomfortable. It lifted the makeup underneath and all of that stuff. So I would not recommend these at all. The contour face kit with the eyebrows. The powder was hard to work with. My eyebrows look very patchy and kind of on the orange shade. Even after using the browner shade, I'll show you which one I used again. So I used, let me see. So I used this shade and then I went in with this shade and still didn't get what I needed. I don't think it blended well. It was hard to work with. The bronzer in there was okay. It did all right. It came out a little bit patchy on my forehead. It did all right on my cheeks, but I wasn't in love with it. Then we have the eyeshadow palette. This actually did pretty good for being all metals, shimmer shades. This did pretty good. It blended out nicely. I think I got a decent eyeshadow look out of it. So I think if I had to tell you what my favorite products were, I would have to go with the eyeshadow palette. Was probably the winner for me. Like I said, it created a decent look. And the lip gloss. The lip gloss is very comfortable. It is, it's shiny. I don't know, it's good. It's not gooey. That's the number 1 thing, because I don't like gooey lip gloss. Ugh. So these 2 things were a win for me. I would definitely recommend these to you. But the rest of the things tonight, I have to say I would not pick up if I were you. There were other things there that maybe you could try out that would be better for you. But these things right here, I would absolutely stay away from them. So there you have it. There's my 5 Below makeup review. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Have you ever used 5 Below products? Have you used different things that maybe I didn't pick up there today that you liked and would like to share with me? Otherwise, that's it, guys. I hope you had a great time, and I'll see you next time, friends. You guys stay beautiful. Bye.